Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of Narwhal Gaming. We are again playing Kerbal Space Program. I am Doug, let's not forget that part. And today we are going to be making the cradle that is going to be mounted on the rocket going to the moon. That is going to take our Jeep to the moon. Okay, so first things first. Obviously our Jeep is in a configuration that wants to go wheels down, but we are going to launch it in a vertical position. Let's see if I can find the Jeep here. Jeep 1, Jeep 2.0 is the one we want. Load. Okay, the body is the brain of it, so I'm gonna, oh good. Well, that was easy. Let's see, so we're gonna make a carriage that goes around it so that the rocket, the center of gravity is right there. So we're going to want to make sure the rocket is perfectly underneath that point of reference right there. It's okay because I do have fairings and whatnot. This is sandbox mode, so we can plop one of these under and it'll be good to go through the atmosphere. Let's see, cardboard box. Alright, so we are going to need, first and foremost, a separator to go onto this part. Since everything is off of vertical, we are going to, you know what, I am going to make this sit this way, build the cradle, and then turn it vertical when I get ready to mount it. Okay, so we are going to need some structural modular girder. Zoom in. Come on, attach. Okay, yes, this works. Need one of these duplicates. Guess we'll do it this way. Okay. Now I want to make sure that it is connected to there. Okay, good. Move this one up. Back. Okay, because what we're also going to do is when we're coming in for a landing, we're going to flop the Jeep into this orientation. Then we need some rocket boosters that will have it land a little slower, slow down its entry. And that is going to clip through. We don't want that. Alright, dang it. Boom. No extension. Boom. Okay. Good so far. And then what I'm thinking is, yeah, once it gets to either ground level or just above the ground, we're going to detach from here. And then this whole cradle area would just go flying off into the distance. That's the plan anyways. Let's see, so we're going to need some sort of rocketry. Separators, do I have separators? A mighty solid fuel booster. I don't know if that's, oh, here we are. Separatron. On the surface of the moon, this should be plenty enough to get it to, oh, come on. Rotate that away. There we go. I don't know if that'll be enough to thrust it away or not. 13 kilonewtons. Okay, go away. Boom. Of course, we're going to want a mechanical jeb. I'm gonna hide that right there. Okay, and we want these on the same stage so that they all go at the same time. Okay. And then let's do a test. Okay, here we are on the launch pad. Let's see, the cradle looks like it's pretty balanced, not falling to the side for anything. We will stage, the Jeep should fall, the Separatrons will blast off, but they won't carry the carriage away under this gravity. Okay, and that did not work. Why didn't this separate? See, this is why we do testing. Go back to the assembly. Alright. Test number 2. Okay, here we are on the launch pad again. Staging was all on the same stage, and boom. Not cool. Enable crossfeed. Why didn't you go away? Okay. Revert. Maybe we need a little buffer between the separator, the decoupler, and the strut thing here. What are these called? Girders. Okay. Alright, test number 3. Okay, on the launch pad again. The wheels are off the ground. We're all in the staged same area. Boom. See? Oh, hey, it did go. Awesome. That solves a lot of problems. Okay, I see the decoupler ring stayed with this. So yeah, I would like to flip that around so it goes with the... Oh! With the carrier. Alright. Back to the vehicle assembly building. And hopefully, now that I have the girders hooked to that fuel tank instead of the decoupler, it'll be a little easier this time to disassemble. Flip. Boom. 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 And then since it's not incredibly important that that ring goes with that, I don't have to do a test. I am going to put some struts from the bottom here to the girder, strengthen it up a little bit. Come on, there we go. I have lights on the bottom of the rover, so I don't really need lights on the girders themselves. But now I can grab the parent body, flip it the correct way, boom, and then we should be able to make a rocket. Okay, I'm just going to speed ahead on the build of the rocket itself. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, once I get a connector done here, of course the ones that I want to use don't seem to want to line up, but there is always a workaround. Okay, make sure everything's lined up. Make sure everything is strutted up as well, because if you don't use struts, then your rocket will get all wobbly, and then it's like trying to push a rope. Doesn't work so well. So I'm not too worried about strutting that front girder so much, because it doesn't really have any weight on it. I mean, it's got that little strut on the front bumper, but that's about it. And then when that decoupler gets staged, all those struts will go away. So yeah, you don't have to worry about tangling or anything like that. And then right now I am building a soft launch little system here. I realized that once I went horizontal with the Jeep, that it's going to be free falling, and we're going to want some kind of slow down mechanism, which Separatrons are not equipped to do. They are a punch in or set it and forget it kind of a deal. Once you stage it, you can't turn it off, and you cannot throttle solid fuel boosters. So we're going to want something a little more delicate to get us to the ground. And then building a fairing around the whole thing. These things are pretty awesome. Boom, look at that. Okay, and then we can go on to building the rocket itself. Get some stabilization, some fuel. These are the larger Jumbo Max fuel tanks. Fuel lines. You're going to want to, when you launch with all of your rockets going, or all of your engines fueling or going, and then your outer tanks will fuel the inside tank while also burning off their own. So when they drop away, you still have full fuel tanks in the middle as you work your way in, which is pretty nice. I don't know if they do that in real life or not. Yeah, thrust to weight ratio. You want to make sure your thrust to weight ratio is more than 1. Otherwise, you're not going to be going anywhere. And the more the better, but you don't want too much thrust to weight ratio, because then you'll just end up doing a endo. Your back end will come around the front side, and that's not good. Especially when you're sitting on a literal bomb. Yeah, and these solid rocket boosters I'm putting on the outside I'm not familiar with. I just upgraded the game to the latest version, and this one must be one of the new, I don't know if it's just a new skin, or actually it's the same size as the Jumbo Max bottles, so they must have a lot of thrust on them. I didn't really check the numbers, I just slapped them on. Good to go. You know what? I forgot to put struts on those things. I better do that before next episode. I am in voiceover mode right now, so obviously because I can't build this fast. Okay, a little bit of solar, a little bit of a little brain there, box on the top, because we want to make sure everything crashes into the surface of the moon, because we don't want to leave space debris flying around. Alright, double checking all the systems, checklist, and then I think we are just going to take a peek at it on the launch pad, but we're not going to launch today. It'll take too long to get to the moon and land and all that. We are out of time. So, until next time, I am Doug with Narwhal Gaming, and thank you for watching.